everybody, this is Grace. You are driving way too fast. And anyway, it's in my video. It has to have, in some part to it, it usually has something about driving because I do drive vlogs. People driving too fast or tailgating, all that kind of stuff. This one right here, they've been working on it, so they may have changed it, but it's 30 miles per hour because, it's a neighborhood. Anyway, if it's the right one, this one, I think it's this one is 30. Well, no, one of them is 30. The one just north of it is 35. And I think one below it is 40, I think, or something. I don't know. I could be lying. But I know this one is, yep, this one is 30. The next one is 35 up. Anyway. How's everybody doing? I've been running errands today. It's September 6th. I can't say that right for some reason. 2024, and this is recently been in the hospital, admitted for 2 days, 1 night, and then a couple of days later, I had to go back because it got worse. That's the very, very, very short version is. So it's something with my abdomen. Again, this has been over a year, since April of last year that I've had problems with it. And they're still trying to figure out what is wrong. They see it, they know it, but they don't know what's causing it. Even with, this would be the, let's see, 3rd or 4th, I don't know, CT scan, recent, just the past 2 years. And they still can't figure it out. Okay, what is it? Flying around. I don't want it underneath or inside my SUV. I have 2 pictures of one earlier this year that the bag wrapped around my muffler. That had happened to me years ago also, and it was blowing exhaust up over my, back then I had a minivan, now I have an SUV. But yeah. Okay, that happens, believe it or not. Adam never really believed me until I called him and had him come look to get it out, and the wind had taken it away already. So I showed him the picture. I made sure I took videos, actually, of that happening. Anyway, this is going to turn out to be more of a drive vlog. I just went, I had to go back to the pharmacy, and they'd already put it up after 1 day. Really? That's what you do? That was pretty fast. So they had to make it again. Just one prescription. And, one additional prescription, I should say. And that took a while. And then I had to go to the grocery store to get some bandages. And I picked up a few groceries. It was more like I got groceries and a couple things of bandages. The other way around. Like I said, abdominal area. And, need bandages. And I have some tape that's going to be delivered, some surgical tape, on, let's see, 5 days from now. I couldn't find any in there, and this stuff, I even tried to order it online, and like I said, it had to be shipped. I didn't say shipped, but it had to be shipped, and it's not going to be until 5 more days. I ordered that a few days ago. So, now I'm going to get some Burger King for me. Adam had already eaten, so me and my niece, or his niece, she's an adult, she's staying with us, and go home and eat. It's almost 2, and I'm diabetic and I haven't eaten lunch yet. Okay, yeah. I did eat a little bit before I left for basically brunch. So, since I'm on insulin, so I made sure I had something in me. Okay. Let's see, we're gonna go to Burger King. I got Burger King the other day, and I don't know what they're stepping up their game. Everything was bigger. The bun was so soft and bigger, and so the meat was quite a bit more. I don't know, they're stepping up the game. So, okay, I ordered. By the way, when I told Adam about the other day, getting one, I don't usually eat this much, but me standing up and cooking, no. But anyway, I told him about this, that the buns were better, everything was better. And he's been on this kick, things are changing. He said, things are changing. You see, they're starting to notice. They better change. Because the meals these days are expensive anywhere. I'm not just talking about here. Fast food meals, my goodness. For say, even 2 people, even 1 person, 3, yeah. Spending $50 for fast food when you can go to a restaurant for the same, a dine-in restaurant. That's, sometimes, the same price to go ahead and get fajitas. Something. Fajitas I like. It's what I like. I have to eat more meat than anything else, and not too much of that. But I can't have all the carbohydrates. Like the buns. The buns were so soft. I did eat some. I usually take them off, and I only eat like a quarter of the top bun. So the top, bun. I take the bottom one off completely and then give it to the birds. Oh, now somebody's gonna say, "Well, you should just be quiet." Just be quiet, okay? Okay, I had to call Adam again because I'd called him after I got out of the grocery store before I went and picked up some food. And he had told me, he said he was going to go take a nap. He had woke up real early this morning. And it's his day off. But he has an extra day off this week. Or 2. This was a holiday. But he told me he was, he had already eaten and to get his niece something. And okay. What are you doing, car? That was weird. A lot of weird things happen. I don't know why they're parked as they are, and then I don't know what's going on. But anyway, I called him again because he said he was going to go take a nap. I called him again and said, "Oh no, when I got out there, I said, how am I going to get all this stuff in? I'm pushing it as it is. I'm trying to. It hasn't even been a full week yet, and so he said, didn't I tell you I was going to bed?" I don't care. He wasn't. I don't think it was purposefully being mean, but joking. I said, "You're gonna have to help me with this stuff. Get it out of there. The groceries I bought and all that." Yeah, but I do feel it. What he put on is not as tight as the hospital. So I need to go and lay down. Which one is it? Lay down, lie down. I recently, this past month of August, looked those up, and I'm saying, I'm never going to get them. My brain, for whatever reason, I actually am a genius, but my brain will not do those like that. Lie and lay and take and bring. Any of those like that, it goes berserk. It's kind of like, don't hand me a Rubik's Cube. My brain really goes berserk on that. It's like, there's so many possibilities. But I know language is different, but at the same time, maybe not. You never know why it's like that. We all have our weaknesses. Mine is in names and nouns, and nouns of any kind. I can remember the concepts like you wouldn't believe, practically. What is that term? See? But the word? Nope. But what is it? Photogenic? Not that, but close. I remember things that most people say, how do you remember that? Especially about concepts or something rare that happened with somebody. How do they not? If something rare happens to you, unusual, you're not going to remember it? Anyway. But I called him and said, I'm sounding bad because it's been, since winter at least. that our pollen count has been so unbelievably bad. Really, it's very high. I look it up every day. I look at it. Only one day did I see it say just high. Not very high, but high. I say that in almost every video because my voice will go out. Cuts out. You know, at least, I don't know how many times. And actually, that's been every year, but not as bad as this year. Not as bad since, like I say, we had roses growing, the buds growing in December. This is Texas, north of Dallas. Yeah. So, anyway, like I said, this is just a little drive vlog after all this craziness with the hospital and all that, and it's kind of irritating, and I can feel it. You know, the muscles in my stomach, abdominal area, whatever happened because of all this sudden, it makes me look like I'm a 61-year-old woman, looks like she's 9 months pregnant. Started last year, and they're finally starting to figure out some things. I kind of already figured out some of it, and I try to tell them, and I've learned that healthcare providers, if you tell them what you think, they don't want to hear it. I haven't seen a greyhound in ages. Wow, where'd it come from? But, decades, really, I think. But, anyway, the muscles are in my abdominal area, for some reason, are rubbing up against one another and causing problems. And like infections and difficulty with me just bending and like picking up something. And I drop stuff too much. I think my fingertips don't feel it because I do so much with I'm diabetic and I have to stick myself, you know, on the fingers. And whatever it is, I think it just doesn't, something falls all the time. And I don't really see it that way, but what else, I mean, what's the other reason for it? And to try to pick it up off the floor, I'm a tall woman. It rubs those muscles together, and sometimes when I walk, so they put surgical. Okay, you don't have to tell me. Tailgate me. Really? Yeah, man. Idiot's tailgating. He was tailgating in the turn. Okay? Imagine this. In the turn. See that over there? That's the second one I've seen like that. I wonder if it's because of these idiots. I'm telling you, it never fails. It never fails. Yeah, there's always going to be at least that one. Not always, but you know, pretty much. Yeah, pretty much. The one who thinks they own the road and everybody better move out of the way. In the turn to this road. In the turn. Okay. It's the ones that do it in neighborhoods. Oh man, really. They needed to have their license. That's what would be the word for it. Taken away from them. Yeah, their driver's license. You're going to go crazy in a neighborhood, drive 60 miles per hour. See, you see the speed limit 30. But no, there will be people in this neighborhood, my neighborhood. They got to drive fast. And they're going to tailgate the whole way because you're not going faster than the speed limit. All these houses, many of them. Not all these, I don't know any of the houses which actually have kids in them, but lots of kids. There's a park right over there. They're going to do it by the park too. People getting in and out of the cars, they're going to go fast. Zoom by them and almost hit their doors and crazy people. Like I say, Narcissismville. Not just here, it's an imaginary place in my head. You know what I mean?